Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the New York Mets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, ready to go here. And our pitcher in this game, Carrasco. What do you look for here?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
So just about set. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ketel Marte. Fouls one off. 2-2. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Nimmo pulls that one down, and there's one away. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Here's the veteran shortstop, Nick Ahmed. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. 2 outs.
Inside, ball 2.
And a pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Hard hit, right side. Sneaks through, base hit.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
2 outs, runner at first. Josh Rojas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Righty delivers. Swing and a ball popped up. Escobar drifts towards it. And that is that. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. And on the mound today, Zach Davies. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he's not a rookie, but still very young in this game, learning his craft. I think the key is getting consistent reps and the opportunity to develop his stuff. Looking forward to watching him pitch in this one.
Bottom of the first. And stepping in is the speedy Brandon Nimmo. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Left-hand batter waits.
Nope.
Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And it's through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Here's Starling Marte. Line drive. And out number 1 on the grab. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. Chris this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Francisco Lindor digs in now. Next offering is in for a strike.
One ball, 2 strikes, count.
That one ripped. Marte pulls it down, and there's 2 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. You know, when you look around the game and think about the best power hitters in the sport, this guy is one of the first names you got to come up with. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Pete Alonso takes him deep, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-0.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager
standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Eduardo Escobar. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. Eduardo Escobar leaves the park. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Mark Canha now at the plate. Right-hander kicks, deals. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-2. And the next pitch is way outside.
You know, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
And that's a base hit. 2-out base hit keeps the inning alive.
When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often. But right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
And now the DH, Dominic Smith. The 1-1. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2. Canha off of first with 2 away. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Runner around third. He's safe.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Zach Davies done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Luis Frias. He'll try to strand the runner at second.
Luis Frias.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Next to hit, Jeff McNeil. And the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Peralta makes the catch, and that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back here in Queens, here's the veteran outfielder, David Peralta.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 away.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Now batting Jordan Luplow. And it's even up. One down, base is empty. Slice to right. And that's a base hit.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Christian.
Next to hit for Arizona, Christian Walker. Ball to strike. Foul ball there.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Next offering misses. 2-2. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mets 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here at Citi Field, here's the catcher, Tomas Nido. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And down on strikes he goes, and there's 1 away.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
And now the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Kelly tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte up now for the Mets. And he deals. Line drive. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a
Now
firm
batting,
front side.
shortstop,
And the hands just continue to carry through
Lindor.
the middle of the field.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Lindor. Here comes a pitch. That's through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at second. He caught it behind his back. And that's a great play for the out. We played 2 full. It's the Mets 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Now on the bump, David Peterson. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season.
Well, I think that what makes him so tough against left-handers is he hides the ball for a long time. And from that same side, harder for you to determine which part of the plate it's going to end up on.
And welcome back. And now Seth Beer. The D-backs in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Kicks and fires. Tap to first. On the run, sends it over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 9th, the third baseman, Sergio Alcantara.
Now up next for Arizona, Sergio Alcantara. Here's a 1-2.
Next down, 2 and 2.
Movement in the bullpen. Tyler McGill is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Smith getting cranked up as well. Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. He sends one out the opposite way. His first homer of the year, and they slice into the lead. It's 4-1.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. He saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. The wind of the pitch. Ooh. And here it comes. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Towards first. The flip to the pitcher covering. Now only 1 out remaining.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So they turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Carson Kelly stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Next offering is in for a strike. Next one misses, and it's 2-2. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to, but he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
2-2 now. That one just misses.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Next offering is fouled back. Just one out away. Try to close it out. Got him looking. And that is the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.